Hey friends, I'm super excited about this one. This one is really, really special. If you're watching this, that means you have already promoted to the first title in leadership with this company. You are a lead consultant because you need to promote to certify, promote to lead in order to hit star consultant. I'm so proud of you. This is such a big deal. I am so proud of you, and I cannot wait to go over all the things and help you prepare yourself to be a star consultant in this business. So it's a huge deal. It's a huge deal. It's such a huge deal. I remember how I felt whenever I started coming into myself and how I was creating my own tribe and being my own person and setting my ways within my tribe. And that is what you guys will be doing from here on out, because you are a leader, you are a mentor, you have people under you, even if it's just one person, because that's all it took for you to hit lead consultant. You right now are going to be setting your path of who you are with this company. One thing that I do want to make sure that I mention, and I mentioned in the last video, if you watch the one for lead consultant, is that I really truly believe in the power of digging deep and wide in this company. It is so important that you always have backup and you have enough people on your team to always get paid at title. Being paid at title is a really big deal because that is how you're going to get paid all those bonuses that come with your fancy new title. So you need to make sure that you are setting yourself up for success. I truly believe in this. I have a pretty wide front line. That is people that I have personally sponsored. Now is the time also, as you're growing your team, you have one new teammate, start encouraging them to grow. Be there for them, help them grow, help them thrive, encourage them to flip parties, encourage them to start asking people if they want to join the team, because when it comes down to it, all of those people that are from you and down are going to count towards your GWV, which is your group wholesale number. So that is what I'm going to go over with right now. I want to go over the requirements for the comp plan for Star Consultant. And you guys have seen this before, PRV. You guys, by now, you already know what PRV is. PRV is something you guys now, as a lead consultant, and you are working on Star, you need to be growing that. You need to be building connections with your customers. You need to be going strong with your PRV. You do not want your minimum. Your minimum to hit Star Consultant as well as lead for leadership numbers to get paid at title is 500 PRV. You have to have 500 in. That's the first requirement in order to hit Star Consultant. Guys, don't stop there. Don't stop there, because you want to get paid at title. Maybe you got your 2 active frontline for Star Consultant and they're falling short. You're falling short of your group numbers. Your PRV might be what pushes you to get paid at title. Plus, it fattens your paycheck. So you need to make sure that you're doing all the things that you need to be doing. You need to be having good customer service. You're establishing who you are as a Scentsy consultant. You are establishing your loyal customers, your VIP. You're doing all the things. I will be doing trainings on that too, on PRV. But you need to make sure you are getting that and you're growing it and strengthening up with this title, okay? Now, 500 PRV is what you need. In order to grow and to promote into a Star Consultant, you also now have to have 2 downline, frontline. You need to have 2 frontline, not downline. You need to have 2 members that you personally sponsor who get active too. Okay, so see how this growing deep and growing wide is going to come in handy, because those 2 people will not always work. Your little worker bees will not always work for you. There may be some months where something happens, life kicks us in the butt, maybe they don't get active, and you need to have a plan B. You need to have a plan C. You need to make sure that you have plenty of frontline to where that doesn't hold you back from getting paid at title. It would really be terrible if you had 2,000 PRV and to get your 5% bonus, you had one active frontline who also had 1,000. You guys have the 2,500 GWV that you need in order to get paid at title, but you're missing one blue man. That would be really terrible. And I see it happen. I see it happen all the time. So you need to make sure that you are having those conversations. You have your frank list. You are flipping parties. If you do not know what flipping parties is, there is a special video for that. But if you have a host and they're having an excellent party, and you think that they would be a wonderful consultant, and you don't offer them the opportunity to join your team, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing your friend a disservice, because this business is a blessing. This business is a blessing, and if you don't offer it to somebody else, I promise you, me, somebody else, your friend, your neighbor, they're going to offer it. I've had that happen to me. Don't be stingy. Do not just not offer the opportunity to somebody because you want that PRV for yourself. Because all that's going to do is make you a better consultant, because you're going to push harder and grow harder to get your 500 requirement. Because in the long run, having a teammate under you is going to pay off way more than what their party was, and you getting 25% off of that party. Do the math. What if you flip that party and she decides that she's able to recruit 2 people? That is 2 people more. Well, 3 if you count her, and then 2 people. That is 3 people more that count towards your GWV, and you get paid from that. You get bonuses. I have consultants who are so stingy with their money or with their party flipping that they don't offer it because they want the PRV. Why? You're only getting paid off of that one party one time. Whereas you getting a team from that person, you will get paid over and over and over and over. You see that? I feel like sometimes you just have to think outside the box and realize that it's so important to offer the opportunity for someone. Offer the opportunity. Do not hold back. Make sure you pull out that list and make sure you're growing, because you can do this. You can hit star consultant in no time. You only need 2 minimum people who are active, meaning they need $200 each. You need, so let's recap, because I know that I get talking about things. I'm super passionate about this, but you need 500 PRV. That's your first requirement. Your second requirement is to have 2 team members that you personally recruit who are active and who will have 200 at least minimum requirement. And your third requirement is to have 2,500 GWV. And remember, that is only 75% of your sales, your total sales for the whole team. So in reality, the 3 of you, if you only have 3 members, the 3 of you have to sell $3,333 in order for you to get paid at title. So it's really a big deal. That's why growing deep and wide is so important in this business, because all that extra fluff, if your teammates start recruiting and you're helping and you're guiding them and you're encouraging them and they're recruiting, those teammates under them is going to count as that fluff that you need the GWV. Okay, so recap, 500, you need 2,500. And remember, when we talked about this personal wholesale volume from whenever I was talking about lead consultant, you are going to be getting an additional bonus if you are paid at title. It's important that you realize this. In order to get paid at title each and every month, you have to have those 3 requirements, okay? All right, so let me go back to my notes here. So grow deep and wide. We talked about that. We talked about the requirements. Encouraging, start working with your teammates. You are now a leader. You are their mentor. It is important that you guys work with them. You're reaching out to them. You are posting on the team page. Listen, you are a leader now. Wickless Sense page is for you guys to utilize and do what you want to do to lead them. I am letting you and I'm encouraging you guys. Not letting, but I'm encouraging. I want you guys to go live, to share trainings, to share quotes, motivational quotes. I want you guys to utilize this page because this is your chance right now to develop your team, your tribe into your vibe that you want for you guys. You want a strong pack. You want a strong foundation, a strong team. Focus on your PRV. Make sure you are not just stopping at 500. Make sure you are pumping hard. Make sure you are doing the things, this is summertime. Events are coming, even the fall, Christmas, there's events, things you can do, setups, you can have open houses, have people over, do sip and sniffs. Make sure you guys are really working on your PRV. You never want to have your PRV an issue on why you did not promote. I've seen it happen. There's been people who have not promoted to superstar consultant or director because they did not have their $500 in. Should not happen. So much money gets left on the table. Don't let that be you. Make sure you watch those trainings that I have. I'm going to put them in these folders on host flipping. Make sure your teammates, your new members that you have, make sure they know how to do it. I have screenshots of step by step, or there's going to be a video for you to watch that it'll actually show you how to do it. Make sure you guys know how to do it. Utilize it, offer it to your hostesses. Recognizing your team. This is the part where I've already mentioned that you are creating your vibe for your team. Utilize the team page, not only for trainings and things that you're doing or how you're working. Make sure you're shouting out your teammates. When they hit something or they're active or they hit 500 PRV, shout them out from the rooftops. Let them know that you value them and that they are performing amazing. Like, shout out behaviors that you want repeated. It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much for them to know, for you to show them and feel that you really see them, that you're watching them, and that you're super proud of them. Take ownership of your team. Just take ownership. You are a mentor now. Take ownership and act like a leader. Please do not, for the love of all things, do not get you these teammates and then you not train them up. That is not fair. This blessing that Scentsy gives us should be that a blessing, not a burden. Please do not get people on board and not help them out, because this company can completely change their lives. And if you don't show them the way, you're really doing them a disservice. Let's see. You cannot get paid at title if it wasn't for your team. If you do not take care of your team, they will not take care of you. Let me repeat that. You cannot make it to where you are right now, and you cannot make it to Star Consultant if it wasn't for having a team. You can't. Please remember that. You have to remember that. If it wasn't for your team, you would not be where you're at. So you need to take care of your team, and they will take care of you. One of the last things that I want to mention real quick before I go over your comp plan is, do not compare yourself with others. Comparison is like the joy of all theft. You cannot do that. You're gonna see people who just join and they promote pretty quickly. Maybe maybe your journey is a little bit slower, but everybody's journey is different. I've seen people stuck at a certain title forever and ever, and just remember, and this is one of my tips, if you're feeling stuck and you feel like you've gone nowhere and you feel like you should be by now, change something. Change what you're doing, because obviously it's not working 100%. Maybe you just need to try something new, and that's okay. That happens. It's happened to me. I've had that happen with PRV. I've had that happen with sponsoring. I've had that happen with lots of things. And when something's not working and I'm starting to feel stuck, then I'm changing something up and trying something different. Okay, so make sure you do that. You do not want to compare yourself, because you know what? Comparison can really bring you down. It can really, really depress you. And you don't need that. You don't need to be that discouraged. All right, let me go over. So I want to kind of go over the comp plan for Star Consultant, because it's starting to get really exciting. So once you hit Star Consultant, you're going to be getting extra bonuses than what you got as a lead. And that was already exciting, knowing that you are getting paid a little bit more. So Star Consultant, 2,500 GWV, we've already talked about that. We talked about having your 2 people. Your 25% commissions, how can you earn an extra 5? Sell $2,000. You'll get 30% commissions just off of your PRV. 30%, okay? That's money being left on the table if you do not shoot for $2,000 every month. As a Star Consultant, you will get a bonus off of your own personal sales of 4%. With your other lead consultant, you were getting that bonus of 2%. It's doubled. It's doubled. This right here, it's doubled. So if you hit 2,000, you get 30% because you're getting that 5% bonus. An extra 4%, you are up to 34%, not counting the other stuff I'm about to talk to you about. When I say that this company has a no ceiling income, I truly mean it. And the more little people that you have, the little blue men that you see on your workstation when you get in, your little blue men that you have, those percentages increase. And let me tell you, they add up really quickly. So you are going to be getting 4% more on your frontline essential and certified consultants. 4%, it was 2%. For every person that you have personally sponsored who is essential or certified, you're going to be earning 4% off of their sales. So now 4% on top of your 34%, it's looking pretty good, right? And that 4% might be a pretty chunk depending on how many frontline you have. And the higher you grow, it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So it's super important to grow wide, guys. It's super important. This one's a new one. You did not earn this next one I'm about to talk to you about as a lead consultant. If you have a frontline consultant, someone that you personally sponsored who hits lead, you'll be getting an extra 2% off of their sales. Do you see how this works here? So every time you move up, so if you're a star and then you get a lead, you're getting now an extra bonus on top of that. So just think about if I was talking about, like, take a look at this. Take a look at this. For your superstar consultant, then that means you're going to have, I'm just going to kind of jump ahead a little bit. You're going to be able to earn an extra % off of stars, leads, essentials, and certified. And the percentages increase each click you go. This is why I encourage you to grow. Be serious about your business. Do it for your family. Do it for your why you are here. If you don't know why you're here, Go back, watch my why video. I talked about my journey a little bit, how my why kept changing. Everybody has a why. Everybody has a why on why they clicked join. Everybody's is different. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody's here for a different reason. But when you start growing and getting people under you and seeing results, it's going to push you to go harder and further and to do more, because you're going to see results. You are going to see results. Anyways, take a look at everything that's in this folder. I want you to take a look at the flyer that I have in this folder that shows you how to calculate your numbers. Look at it. Look at who you have on your team right now. Calculate it. See what it would be if you had 2 of those people or 3 of those people. Have fun with it. I want you to see the potential that this business has. You want a little extra money? Do it. Get it. You want to be able to pay some of your bills, your car payment, your mortgage payment? Do it. You can do it. And I know you can do it because I've done it. I'm doing it. And I'm still working just as hard as you are. I'm still working my PRV. I'm still working my systems. I'm still working on sponsoring, and I am leading from the front. I want you guys to become mentors. I want you guys to lead your new teammates. Be the best that you can be. Be the best version of yourself for them. They deserve it. Anyways, thank you for watching. I cannot wait to congratulate my next star consultant. I just know that we have a few that are coming up, and I know that they're going to hit it very soon. And I'm really proud of you guys. I am watching you, and I'm super proud. If you have any questions, please reach out.